7 everyday foods, silently harming your kidneys. Your kidneys might look healthy on the outside, but silently, certain foods could be damaging them from within. Imagine seeing your kidneys slowly darken, clouded by everyday foods you may be eating right now. Here's the truth. Do you eat these 7 common foods? They could be quietly stressing your kidneys long before any symptoms show. Kidney disease often develops silently. By the time symptoms appear, it may be too late to reverse the damage. But the good news is, avoiding a few key foods can protect your kidneys starting today. Stick around. Your health may depend on it. Your kidneys are incredible organs. Every single day, they filter about 50 gallons of blood, balance your body's fluids, regulate minerals like sodium and potassium, and remove waste through urine. But despite doing such heavy work, kidneys give off very few warning signs when something goes wrong. You could be harming your kidneys for years and not feel it, until there's real, possibly irreversible damage. That's what makes kidney stress so dangerous. It's silent, especially when eaten too often or in large amounts. Food number 1, processed meats, packed with salt and preservatives. Processed meats may be convenient, but they're one of the worst offenders when it comes to kidney health. Foods like bacon, hot dogs, sausages, and deli meats are typically loaded with sodium, nitrates, and phosphorus-based additives. These ingredients can raise your blood pressure, increase fluid retention, and force your kidneys to work much harder than they should. Over time, this constant strain can lead to kidney stress, especially if you're already at risk due to high blood pressure or diabetes. Tom, a 60-year-old from Pennsylvania. For years, he relied on cold-cut sandwiches for lunch, assuming he was making a relatively harmless choice. But after a routine checkup, his doctor warned that his kidney function had declined significantly. Shocked by the news, Tom decided to make a change. He swapped out deli meats for grilled chicken, plant-based proteins, and lower sodium meals. A few months later, follow-up tests showed his kidney markers had stabilized, and his energy had improved too. The takeaway: processed meats may seem easy and tasty, but they come at a serious cost. If you care about your kidneys, reducing them or cutting them out entirely is a smart move. Food number 2, canned soups. Canned soups seem like a quick and easy meal, but they often come with a heavy dose of sodium, sometimes as much as 800 to 1,200 milligrams per serving. That's about half your recommended daily intake in just one bowl. High sodium levels increase blood pressure and make it harder for your kidneys to regulate fluid balance. Some creamy varieties also contain phosphorus additives, which can build up in the bloodstream and cause further strain on the kidneys over time. Janice, a 52-year-old office manager from Alberta, used to rely on canned soup every day for lunch. It felt like the perfect solution to a busy schedule. Just heat and eat. But she started noticing increased bloating and frequent urges to urinate. Curious, she asked her doctor to run some tests. To her surprise, the results showed mild kidney strain and elevated blood pressure. Her doctor pointed to her daily sodium intake as a likely cause. Determined to protect her health, Janice switched to making her own soups at home with low-sodium broth and fresh ingredients. Within weeks, her blood pressure improved and she felt more in control of her energy and wellness. Her story proves small changes can have a big kidney impact. Food number 3, soda, especially dark colas. Sodas, especially dark colas, pose a serious risk to your kidneys even before you feel anything wrong. These drinks are packed with added sugars and often contain phosphoric acid, a chemical used to give cola its tangy taste and longer shelf life. Phosphoric acid has been linked to lower kidney function, especially when consumed regularly. Over time, it can disrupt your body's mineral balance and contribute to calcium loss, leading to kidney stones or damage. The high sugar content also raises the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes, 2 major causes of chronic kidney disease. Ray, a 45-year-old mechanic from California, grew up drinking multiple cans of soda each day. He thought switching to diet options was a healthier choice, but his energy levels were crashing, and he began experiencing back pain and fatigue. After finally visiting his doctor, lab results revealed early-stage kidney dysfunction. His doctor pointed to his soda habit, both regular and diet, as a contributing factor. Ray made a simple but life-changing swap, replacing soda with sparkling water, herbal iced teas, and lemon-infused water. Within 2 months, his energy returned, and his kidney numbers started to normalize. Cutting out sodas could be one of the easiest ways to protect your kidneys today. Food number 4. Fast food. A triple threat. Fast food may be convenient, but it's a dangerous mix for your kidneys. Meals from drive-through chains are often loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and phosphorus additives. This combination leads to increased blood pressure, inflammation, and weight gain, all factors that wear down kidney function over time. Add sugary sodas and oversized portions, and the risks grow even greater. Laura, a 38-year-old single mom from Florida, relied on fast food 5 times a week due to her busy schedule. She began experiencing frequent headaches and swelling in her ankles. A checkup revealed rising creatinine levels, a marker of kidney stress. Shocked, Laura started meal prepping at home twice a week, opting for grilled instead of fried foods and skipping the soda. In just a few weeks, her symptoms eased and her lab results improved. Even small changes, like cooking at home and making better choices when eating out, can have a big impact on your kidney health. Food number 5. Table salt, the silent kidney strainer. Salt might seem harmless, but too much of it can quietly harm your kidneys. Excess sodium causes your body to retain water, which raises blood pressure and puts added stress on your kidney's filtering system. It's not just from the salt shaker. Most of our daily intake comes from packaged and processed foods. Over time, high sodium levels can reduce kidney function and increase your risk of kidney disease. Darren, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, thought his salt use was normal. But after tracking his daily intake, he found he was consuming over 3,500 millimoles of sodium a day, well beyond the recommended limit. He began cutting back by cooking with herbs instead of salt and avoiding canned products. Within a month, his blood pressure dropped, and routine tests showed improvements in kidney function. Reducing your salt intake doesn't mean sacrificing flavor. With the right swaps and a little awareness, you can protect your kidneys and enhance your meals at the same time. Food number 6. Dairy in excess. Hidden phosphorus and protein load. While dairy can be part of a healthy diet, too much of it can cause problems for your kidneys, especially if you already have high blood pressure or risk factors for kidney disease. Dairy foods are naturally high in phosphorus, which can build up in the blood when kidney function begins to decline. They also contain a lot of protein, which, in excess, forces the kidneys to work harder than necessary. Angela, a 50-year-old fitness enthusiast from Montana, enjoyed yogurt, milk, and cheese every day. She felt tired more often and noticed occasional swelling in her hands and feet. Tests revealed elevated phosphorus levels, a sign her kidneys were beginning to struggle. Her doctor advised her to reduce her dairy intake and explore plant-based alternatives like almond milk and oat milk. Within weeks, Angela's energy improved, and her follow-up labs showed better balance in her mineral levels. You don't need to cut dairy completely, just be mindful of portion sizes and overall intake. If you're eating multiple servings a day, consider mixing in non-dairy alternatives to protect your kidney health without sacrificing nutrition. Food number 7. Artificial sweeteners, fake sugar, real kidney risk. Artificial sweeteners are often seen as a healthier option for those avoiding sugar, but when consumed regularly, they may increase the risk of kidney strain. Found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, protein bars, and even some health drinks, these sweeteners can alter gut bacteria, raise inflammation levels, and interfere with how kidneys filter waste. Research has linked high intake of artificial sweeteners to a decline in kidney function over time, especially in people who already have high blood pressure or diabetes. Michael, a 41-year-old graphic designer from New York, switched to diet drinks to manage his weight. But after months of fatigue and abnormal kidney lab results, his doctor recommended cutting back on all artificial sweeteners. Michael began choosing naturally sweetened options like fruit-infused water and herbal teas. Within a month, his energy returned and his kidney markers began to stabilize. If you regularly rely on sugar-free products, check your labels and start reducing your intake. Your kidneys recognize real food, not chemically manufactured sweeteners. Choosing natural sources of sweetness can reduce your risk and support long-term kidney health. Tips to start reversing the damage. Protecting your kidneys doesn't require drastic changes. Just a few mindful swaps can make a big difference. Start by drinking more water throughout the day to help flush out excess waste and sodium. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Check labels for sodium, phosphorus additives, and artificial ingredients. Swap processed snacks for fresh produce, and limit high-sodium condiments and seasonings. If you're at higher risk due to family history, high blood pressure, or diabetes, consider asking your doctor for a kidney function test. Early changes can prevent long-term damage and keep your kidneys healthy. When to expect results? Making kidney-friendly changes can lead to noticeable benefits in just a few weeks. Within the first week, many people experience reduced bloating, steadier energy levels, and improved hydration. By weeks 2 or 3, blood pressure may begin to drop, and digestion often feels smoother. After a month or more, lab results may show improved kidney markers, especially if high-risk foods have been reduced or eliminated. Remember, your kidneys work silently, so even if you don't feel dramatic changes right away, your body is healing on the inside. Staying consistent is the key to long-term kidney protection and overall health. Conclusion. Let's recap. Common foods like processed meats, canned soups, soda, fast food, excess salt, too much dairy, and artificial sweeteners could be silently harming your kidneys. The good news is, small changes to your daily habits can make a big difference over time. Start by cutting back on just one of these foods this week. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video with someone who might benefit from it.